Hi guys, so today I'm going to do a bit of a comparison for you of how the free IDX from California Regional MLS, that's the biggest one in Southern California. They've got about 110,000 members and they provide a free IDX tool to all of those members. I'm going to do a comparison of that to the IDX services and the IDX toolkit that's provided by iHomefinder, one of the paid IDX vendors, probably the biggest, and they service about 422 different MLS boards nationwide. I'm going to do a comparison of the two, show you kind of the features and what you get for that nominal fee of $50 to $85 a month, thereabouts, for a single user. So let's dive in and take a look at the a website of ours. So this is a client website with the CRMLS iFrame solution. Now, you know it's an iFrame because you can see there's two sets of scroll bars here. And actually, if I, so view page source, view frame source. So this is actually showing the frame within the website. Now, an iFrame is a tool that we use. It's kind of like a TV. It's a window into another website. So it's a way for us to bring content from another website into your site. So this content doesn't actually reside on the Connell Realty website here. We have some options when it comes to iframes, and just in all transparency. So basically, the iframe, the source of it is the page that you want it to display within the iframe. And then we've got a few options that we can put in here, whether it goes full screen, the height of the iframe, based on kind of the content that's in there, whether we want scroll bars on the left-hand side, whether we want a border around the frame, things like that. So there's some options that we have there. I'm going to perform a simple search here on, let's go for Malibu, for example. It's not the easiest search form to use. This is kind of like an advanced search form, gives you all the options, but I don't think to somebody that doesn't do this every day, this is exactly the easiest search form for a customer to use. I don't know if you'd agree with me there or not. Okay, so this is the results page. I mean, it's comparable to Zillow in that it's comparable to our sort of portal style, our Zillow style search that we offer as well. So you've got the map, you've got the dots on the map. If I click on one of these properties, it's going to bring the details up within here. Now, one of the things that you'll note, now it allows me to search for free, right? So I mean, that's great. But you as a real estate agent, you've invested in the website, you're never going to find out who I am. Remember, we're viewing CRMLS's site here through a window, and there's no lead capture here whatsoever. There's a mortgage calculator, but that's the end of it. So it allows a customer, I guess, to go to your website. They can do a search around. They can look at some pictures of properties endlessly, and there's a comprehensive search there with that detailed search form that we're looking at on the homepage. And that's it really. End of story. So let's compare this to one of the to a search form here on one of our client sites. So this is a broker in Temecula, but she's with CRMLS. So all the listings on the website are every listing within Temecula. You can see here, again, similar look and feel. However, our search form, when you go to the home search on the website, and again, this is through iHomefinder, we've got a smart search box here. So rather than having all of those options for the user to pick, we can simply start with a typing in the box. Now, this is quite smart. So it picks not only the city that I'm searching for, but it could be looking for something on a specific road. If I type in loss, for example, so we've got listings in the city, and we've got listings on any sort of loss that shows up. So nice, easy way to get the person to either just a listing that they want to see or not. Now, all of those options that were in that CRMLS search form are right here on the top. So you've still got exactly the same advanced search. I've chosen new listings today. You can search, you can plug the APN number in and go directly to the property. County, you can search by school district, and then all of the other fields as well. Types of property. So everything that existed over here on their search. You've got all of those same options. So that covers that base. Now, here's the big difference. This is not an iFrame. All of the listings on this website are actually on the website. So one way I can show you this is if I do this search, right, I go to one of these properties and I click on this. Within this frame here, this is showing up within the frame. So this property is showing up within that window. It's just showing up on the TV. I'm looking at a listing here. This is one of the ones that I've clicked on from our client's website, and you'll see realtysky.com/homes for sale details / the address. So what this does for you, the listing is actually on your website. When Google scans your website, it's going to see every listing that's on CRMLS. This gives you a big presence on the search engines. And then the keywords and tools in the background. So if somebody's searching 6052 Merritt Drive, Realty Sky, it's going to bring you directly to this page. Now, the difference between this page and the one that we were just looking at is all of the lead capture functionality. Realtor.com, Redfin, Trulia, Zillow, those guys have spent hundreds of millions of dollars between them figuring out how a real estate website needs to look and function in order to generate leads. So I've gone over to Realtor.com here to do a quick search for Malibu. Same as what we had up on our website. Why don't we have Malibu on here? Maybe because I've spelt it incorrectly. Quick search for Malibu, and we're going to look at the details page. Now these Realtor.com, as you know, or I'm sure you know, they sell leads to real estate agents. So their business is generating leads, and they've been working on their website, the same as Zillow and everybody else, to figure out how the real estate website needs to look and function to generate the most leads possible for the least cost possible. Let's compare our property detail page now to Realtor.com. So we've, again, very similar. Select your date preference. When do you want to go and see this property? Click on schedule a tour. And you get a pop-up, name, email, phone number, lead goes to you. It can go into your CRM system so that you can get back in touch with them. So again, that works exactly the same way here on Realtor.com. So we're scheduling our tour here. They've got a couple of other questions, whether it's necessary to go through all of these steps. I'm not sure our form works very well. We know that 1 in 10 visitors that come to the website will actually convert into a lead. So that's the schedule a tour option. Again, contact agent, email agent, more information about this property. We've got you covered there too. Request information. We can color code these as well. The theme for this website is kind of a muted color scheme. So this is why the buttons here are gray, but these can also be any color. As you scroll down, about this property, this is fed from the MLS directly. So all of these questions, the mortgage calculator, school information as this loads, and we use lazy load, which is compliant with Google. So all of that stuff is pretty much is exactly what you've got here on Realtor.com. All of the leads are coming to you. If you don't ask, you don't get. I've got this client that's in Chicago. He sells townhomes and condos only. He gets about 110,000 hits a month to his website because he's built out lots of community pages, and for every building in Chicago, basically, that has that's a condominium or co-op or townhomes or what have you. He didn't have lead capture turned on, and he was getting about 30 leads a month out of this 110,000 hits to his website. So we turned on lead capture. That immediately jumped up to about 3,000 leads a month, which is about 100 a day coming in. And then obviously your next problem is, how do we deal with all the leads and drip follow-up? We've got you covered there with our iMac CRM product. Take a look at that. But really, to get one client out of your website over the course of a year pays for itself 10 times over in most markets. If we say the average commission or average property value is about $400,000 right now, you're looking at a $12,000 commission at 3%. Take your broker's fee out of that. Let's just call it $10,000 commission. The cost of IDX over the course of a year, from getting found on Google to start with, it does absolutely. On a simple website like this, you've got 5 pages. That's the end of the story. On a IDX enabled website, you've got 20,000, 100,000 listing pages. And in addition to that, you've got all of the website pages and very specific, and you can modify the keywords and all of this stuff. So it makes no sense. If you're looking to generate leads, or if you're just investing in your online presence, again, here's a lead capture form. Receive email updates. That's another feature. They can save the search, and you can see everything that this person searched for on your website. You can't do that with the free tool. If I click on one of these properties now, it's logging me the minute that I save this search, and I can get it new listings via email daily. If I click on one of those properties that's within that email, you can see that as an agent. And there's some of the videos that I've set as related ones to this that cover some of these topics. If you have questions about anything we've covered here today, please do schedule a free consultation with my team. We'd be happy to answer any questions that you may have and discuss your wants, needs, goals. Again, thank you for listening to this video. I hope you found it useful, and we'll look forward to speaking to you soon.